Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Colombo Park Oval. You join us for this match between the Hyderabad Phoenix and the Rajasthan Ravens. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And tactically, bowling first seems like the right move. The pitch is really set up for the bowlers, and runs will be hard to come by. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at that pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Hyderabad, get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
6 runs added in that over. Hyderabad are none for 6. Crone, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Chance to run two. A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
8 runs added there. Hyderabad are 1 for 40. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
Waiting.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Manipulating the field. Asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
What a delivery. Beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Sharma will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Hasaranga has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Rajasthan can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Wait. Yes.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Klaassen gets off the mark.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Klaassen shakes their head. He was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
A few moves made in the field. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Samson, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. They'll get at least one.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Rajasthan found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Well placed. Should get a single.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Hyderabad weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Going with spin now. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one. Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Loud shout.
Wait. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait there.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cast will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Hey!
Confident appeal. Could it be? Rajasthan having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
The captain going with an aggressive field. No interest in that one from the batter. Archer will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yes, bowler.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Stumping! Oh!
Cummins shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Huge appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Oh, no. Nice bowling. Hey!
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keep us in.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Over. Hyderabad are 8 for 59. Singh, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the marquee end.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Waiting. Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Big edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Good return there, back from the deep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Wait!
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Hetmeyer is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Caught, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. This should be close.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Rajasthan are 2 for 8. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
Oh, Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played.
That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Ready. Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. "16 runs added there. Rajasthan are 3 for 24. Sharma from the grandstand end.
Waiting. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Timed that brilliantly.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky to survive.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Waiting. Yet. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run-out in the first place.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Hyderabad can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Out! Good catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Thrashed away, what a shot. Good work there on the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. They'll get at least 1. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Nicked it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Times it nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait there. Yep.
And that marks the end of the match. The Rajasthan Ravens complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this match between Chennai and the Mumbai Triumph. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Thanks, David. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would on paper seem the risky decision. They must have considerable belief in their frontline attack.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Ritchie comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Immediately underway with some runs.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 5 runs added in that over. Chennai are 1 for 5. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Now, there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with the dive.
Wait there.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Edged. Loud appeal. That's out. Caught.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Curran will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Beaten on the drive. Good pick-up, big chance.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Bolt getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper's ball.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Immaculate timing there.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep. Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Couldn't have played that any better.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, Just need to tighten their areas now. Really good shot there.
Yep. Bowlers!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep.
Caught. Yeah! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Biking.
Straight to the fielder. Well placed, should get a single. Yeah! Easy catch, didn't have to move really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Good shot, it's found the gap.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. They'll get at least one. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Yep. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Chennai weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end.
Catch it!
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Massive chance.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Super piece of timing.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keepers!
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait there. Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Bowlers! Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Overton, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well. Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes, nice ball.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah,
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Waiting.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. But couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon.